Alright, well guys, this is Motor City Hammer Sports, and we are back to do our NFL Week 1 picks. I have a special guest on my show, so my friend Matt, go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Matt Johnson here, just giving you some early picks and some fantasy advice.
Okay. Alright, well what's the first game? Seeing as the Pittsburgh-New England game already happened, of course we're going to leave that one out. It's a pretty good game last night. Well, Big Ben took a giant shit on me. He happened to be my fantasy quarterback. Only got 250, and other than that, during the game, Tom Brady, Gronk went off. Okay, it's expected. Everyone expects him to go off. I probably should have picked him. But it is what it is, so we will move on.
All right, Thor, we're going to do your Week 1 pick for the Colts and Bills game.
Ooh, okay, well, I do have the Bills as my defense on my fantasy team, but doesn't mean shit. Andrew Luck is a monster, okay? They got too good of an offense. I don't know, is it in Indy, though? Is it in Indy? Because then for sure I'm going to the Colts, man. Is it, man?
Nope, it's in New York.
It's in Buffalo?
Yep.
Ooh. I'm going to go with an upset. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking Buffalo. I'm going to take Buffalo. Tyrod Taylor comes to call it hero up at Orchard Park. Is what it is. Taking Buffalo. Matt, your pick, buddy.
I would have to say I respectfully disagree with you, my friend. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts, and I think it's going to be 24-14.
Oh, we're doing scores too?
Indiana.
We're doing scores?
Yeah. 24-14 Indiana.
Fuck it. 21-10 Buffalo.
Putting a lot of faith in Tyrod Taylor, don't you think?
Nah, the defense. Bills' defense is amazing.
On to the next one. Browns-Jets. The toilet bowl here.
Super Bowl, or no, shit, not even, that'd be AFC Championship.
And they're playing in New Jersey.
Who cares? But I guess Jets, just based on defense alone, their defense is stupid good. Browns kind of blow balls like normal. I'll give the Jets a 14-7 win. That's what I'm gonna go with. 14-7 Jets. What do you think?
I'm going to go Jets, and I'm going to go 21-7 Jets.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking reasonable, too. Alright, oh, shit, if we're doing fantasy outlooks, what should we do for that game?
For the Colts, I think Andrew Luck has a... I don't see Frank Gore getting in the end zone.
Nah, he's
I think it's 3 touchdowns for Andrew Luck. 1 interception. 1 to 2 interceptions.
Yeah, it's pretty typical.
300 yards.
Ooh.
Easy.
Okay.
Frank Gore, not against that Buffalo front four. Marcel Darius, is he out any games?
No.
He's good to go.
No, shit, he's suspended first game.
That's what I was asking.
He is suspended game 1.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna say Frank Gore under 100 yards.
Okay, now what do you think about Andre Johnson joining the Colts? Is he too washed up, or you think...
I think he'll have a decent season. I think he could top 1,000 yards, maybe.
Okay.
I see him catching 1 touchdown pass, and I see T.Y. getting in on the action, and I see Kobe Fleener having a touchdown also because he was pretty hot towards the end of last year.
Damn, okay. Make my prediction look like shit right now. Okay, so... Honestly, what do you think about Shady? Because you're more of the fantasy expert. I'm going to let you do the fantasy outlook
Shady
stuff.
McCoy?
Yeah, Shady.
Well, I think that Indianapolis defense is pretty weak. And
it's really weak.
I see them going run heavy, like Rex Ryan always does. Mm-hmm. And I could see Shady having plus 100 yards and a touchdown or 2.
Dude, see, this is why I like the Buffalo team. Good defense, good running game, shit quarterback. Sounds like a Rex Ryan
Sammy
team.
Watkins could have 60 yards. I'm going with. I don't see him getting in the end zone. I just don't see Tyrod Taylor as a throwing quarterback.
Dude, but you got to think about it. Rex Ryan, okay, he had Mark Dirty Sanchez.
Who is a better thrower than
But
Tyrod Taylor?
he sucks. When you have a shit
Look
quarterback,
at what he did
it's a
with
shit quarterback.
Philadelphia last year. They still won 10 games.
That's Chip Kelly's offense. I'm pretty sure Chip Kelly could get any quarterback with a decent arm.
If he uses quick, easy throws, short passes,
okay.
Sammy Watkins might have a decent outing, but I think LaShawn McCoy will have a good outing.
Okay. All right, well, we need to get back on track. Let's go back to
Browns-Jets.
Yeah, okay. What's your fan since we already did our
Fantasy
little...
outlook.
Yeah, you just need to do the fantasy outlook now.
New York Jets. Chris Ivory's the starting running back, correct?
Yeah, no one's overtaking his job.
Starting quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yep, Amish Mafia.
Wide receivers are...
Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker. It sounds good on paper, but
All right.
it's the Jets, dude.
I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is better than Geno Smith.
For sure.
All around.
Yeah.
They could surprise you. I think Brandon Marshall could end up getting in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Or Eric Decker, honestly. Because, I mean, they're playing the fucking Browns, dude.
Yeah, and plus their number one tight end, Jason Morrow, is done for the season, so it's really going to be put on the receivers this season.
And Chris Ivory, I could easily... They just released Phil Taylor, the Browns did. Their nose tackle.
But, huge fucking... I mean, 390-pound butt. Danny Shelton is playing nose tackle. Danny Shelton's a monster.
I could see Chris Ivory having around the 80-yard mark.
That's really realistic, because if you think about it, the Lions-Jets game last year, okay, he had almost 100 yards rushing by himself. He was like one of the only running backs last season to do that against
Chris
the Lions.
Ivory is a good running back. Yep, I see 80 yards, maybe a touchdown.
Okay.
Good sleeper pickup if he's still a free agent in your league.
Okay, now defense. How many? You think their defense is just going to shut Cleveland right down, basically?
Brian Hoyer? No, fuck. Who's the
Brian
starter?
Hoyer plays
Josh
for Houston.
McCown.
Dude, I don't get... If Johnny Manziel did not have the hurt elbow, he would be starting.
Josh McCown. Cleveland's not going to be able to move the ball.
Yeah, good luck on
Josh
that one,
Gordon's out
guys.
for the year.
Is that normal? Of course.
Yeah. Not very too many realistic good fantasy options. I mean, isn't Terrence what is he the one who got traded?
Terrence West.
Got traded to the Titans, right?
Yes.
So Isaiah Crowell.
And Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson's
are the
hurt.
running backs. Oh, they did pick up Robert Turbin off waivers today from the Seahawks. They did do that.
Isaiah Crowell looks like the starter. So I mean,
yeah, unless
but he's running into a very good Jets defense.
Yeah, I mean Duke Johnson.
Stay away from Browns players.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not using Browns players. All right, next game, dude.
Oh, here we go. Panthers, Jaguars.
Where's that? Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida.
I mean,
I'm going Panthers, just on their defense alone. I mean, Jacksonville is supposed to have a pretty decent defense this year, but Blake Bortles is pass happy. TJ Yeldon is unproven.
He actually kind of blew balls in the he sucked in the preseason. I mean, it's preseason, but still, you're getting like a small sample size of how much he sucked. Bad track record with Alabama running backs lately too, so you never know.
The next Trent Richardson, maybe.
Yeah.
He actually, TJ Yeldon, you know who he kind of reminds me of? Just a comparison. James Starks, Green Bay.
See, I actually like James. Man, I don't got a problem, even though I fucking hate Green Bay. I still like James. I just don't have a problem with him, man. I think he's a decent running back.
He is a decent running back.
But TJ Yeldon, man, I guess Trent Richardson is all hyped up, and we've seen what happened to him.
So I'm gonna take Carolina, 14-10.
14. Ooh, low scoring game.
Low scoring game, defensive game, because they didn't really lose anyone on defense.
They lost. I mean, but he never played.
They still got Thomas Davis.
Greg Hardy never played.
They got Thomas Davis still. That defense was a top 5 defense last year.
That was without Greg.
Yeah. So defense wins championships. Defense also wins games.
That is so
especially
true.
shitty games.
Okay. I'm gonna actually agree with him on this one. I think that was very good analysis of the game. 14-10 sounds like a good score to me. We're just gonna agree and move on from this shit.
Fantasy
game.
outlook. Cam Newton has no receivers.
0.
So they're going to be run heavy with Jonathan Stewart and Cam Newton. So I could see Cam Newton having possibly 2 rushing touchdowns this game. Jonathan Stewart, I could see him having upwards of 80 yards. He might eclipse 100 yards. Mm-hmm. But I think when they get in the red zone, they really like to run that shotgun, that pistol QB sneak.
Forgetting one person, buddy. Did you mention Greg Olsen? Tight end, Carolina.
I just don't trust Cam Newton's arm, dude.
True.
Greg Olsen might have a Heath Miller type game.
Oh,
60, 70 yards.
safety valve
receiving.
plays basically. Okay, I don't trust Cam Newton at all.
Nope.
With anything.
Except his legs.
Not even. He gets hit. Oop, I'm done. Couple weeks. Fucking
I
nagging
project
injury.
Cam Newton to have at least 2 touchdowns. Maybe 200 passing yards, if he's lucky.
He's gonna run a lot this game, dude.
70 rushing yards. Jonathan Stewart, 80. Greg Olsen, 60 receiving yards. Jacksonville, Blake Bortles.
Dude, I don't
Is
know.
Marquise Lee playing?
Marquise Lee? Actually, that is a very good question. I know Hearns and Robinson are playing for sure. I don't know about Marquise.
TJ Yeldon's debut as the starting running back.
Going against Carolina? Hell no. Mm-mm.
I'd sit him.
Yeah, if you have him on your fantasy
He's
team,
sitter.
sit him down.
But Blake Bortles, I could see him having 2 or 3 interceptions.
Dude,
200 yards.
Can I interrupt?
Yep.
I don't think Carolina's secondary is that good.
I don't think Blake Bortles is that good.
Yeah, but 3 interceptions?
Very-
Maybe 1 or 2 tops.
2 to 3 interceptions for me.
We'll go 2. We'll go. We'll catch in between. We'll go
Touchdowns, 1.
2. Yeah, probably to like shit. Julius Thomas isn't playing. Fuck, he might throw for 0. They might get dude. They might get shut out.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Right. Okay.
Garbage time.
Yeah, Jacksonville. If you have anybody on their team for fantasy this week on offense, Godspeed.
All right, next game. Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears.
Ooh, I'm picking the Bears. Fuck no. Actually, I mean, even though Green Bay lost Roy Nelson, it's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, there's nothing else
He's
he
a
can say,
bad man.
as Stephen A. Smith would say. But it's, dude, there. Actually, I shouldn't even say but. It's gonna be a blowout. There's nothing more to it. It's 35-14. I mean, it's gonna be
That's
like
exactly what I was
like
thinking.
an ass pounding in Chicago.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Chirac's going down.
I'd have to agree with that analysis. Let's move on to fantasy. If you have Aaron Rodgers, start him. If you have
Yeah, buddy.
Devontae Adams, start him. If you have Randall Cobb,
Start him.
If you have Eddie Lacy,
Start him.
They're all going to have good games.
Shit, you got James Jones.
James Jones.
Third receiver. Start him.
Start him.
Start him.
As for Chicago goes, Alshon Jeffrey is not 100%. They're saying that he's about 70 to 80%. So I think Sam Shields is going to have him on a little lock. He might get lucky.
Dude, and knowing Chicago, they're a bunch of bitches. He probably won't even play. He's probably
They're going to
gonna
go
this
Matt
week.
Forte heavy,
Yeah, which
is
is
good.
good for him.
which is good.
He's got
So
Forte
if you have
on
Matt
his
Forte, I'd play him.
I play him every week, dude.
Start.
Never sit him unless it's his bye week.
Yep.
He's a consistent running back.
Consistency is key. Martellus Bennett could be a good start.
Yeah, that's good. If you do have him for a tight end, I mean, they lost.
He had the most receptions as a tight end last year. Gets a lot of yards.
Yeah,
Didn't
and,
really see the end zone too much.
dude, Green Bay's linebackers are not that good at covering. Their pass coverage is kind of shit.
If you
They're
have Mark-
definitely a run stopping team.
If you have Martellus,
Yeah, if you have Martellus,
Start him.
please start him.
unless you got like
Graham or Gronk or
Graham or
even Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. He's another good tight end. Okay, next game. Speaking of Travis Kelce, Chiefs Texans.
Ooh,
It's a good game.
The Houston Watts. Okay. I'm
gonna go with Houston on this one.
Yeah, you do yours first. Yeah, I need a second.
I'm gonna go Houston. 21-17.
Okay. Anything further, buddy? You just got the score.
That's 21-17.
All right, where's it at? That's my thing. If it's in Houston,
It's in Houston.
agreeable. 21-17. Somehow Brian Hoyer is gonna find a way not to fuck up this week. Like
He's gonna hit
normally
DeAndre
does.
Hopkins for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
2. Alfred Blue
hopefully for you.
will have 1. He's filling in.
Yeah, fantasy wise,
If you have Alex Smith, sit him because he sucks.
how'd you even draft him? It's my question. If you have him,
For the people who drafted Jeremy Maclin, I think you're in trouble.
I already traded him. We're good.
Because Alex Smith is garbage. Prove me wrong, but I'm just going off what I know.
Nothing to prove. I'm pretty sure we throw farther than
Yeah. Garbage. DeAndre Hopkins,
Beast.
I'd start him.
Yeah, for sure. If you got Jamal Charles, that's a dur moment. You have to start him. I mean,
It doesn't matter who he's
it
playing.
doesn't matter who he's playing. He'd be playing like the 85 fucking Bears, and you still might want to start him.
Dolphins, Redskins. Dude.
The RG3s?
Hey, we gotta pause this video.
Why?
Pause it.
I can't.
Pause it.
You can't.
Pause it.